Hi, I'm so glad to back to the benches from corporate world, and I really thank Finplan for having such a deep thought to give practical exposure to students of finance. This is definitely a big opportunity to show them a roadmap, to give them a feel of what happens in reality world, in chartered accountancy profession or any other finance professions. It was an amazing experience, which we made up some models from our experience of 15 to 20 years. What all mistakes we made, so the same mistakes we converted into different models, real models, and to help out the students so that they don't make these mistakes and they make more mistakes. That was the objective, and even excited to see these new champions, the energy levels, and again using different AI tools and all. I'm sure this is going to be very different journey altogether and a unique project, I would say. So you must have heard about so many internships, but this was such kind of unique internship where right from data entry till board presentation, that journey we could give to our interns. So we're very happy. So as a project lead, it was a good experience to give practical exposure right from basics of financial statements, understanding financial statements, analyzing financial statements, benchmarking tools. So many times it happens that during a practical workload, you might get to analytical level after 1 or 2 years. But within span of 2 months, we could take forward to students from basics to analysis. Not only that, also using data analytics tools to identify various gaps, and important step, a presentation. Presenting to board, so we could give them real feel of how they have to prepare for presentation, how they should prepare to give answer to questions raised by board. So that was the entire journey which we could cover. Not only this, there are different angles in finance. Like one angle is taxation, there is one angle is audit, one angle is accounting. So all those angles we could cover. So when you think about theory, you have various calculations, like you have preparation of financials and all. But how it differs when you go into practical aspect. So I'll give you a small example. Passing a purchase entry is very simple. You pass entry, purchase account, debit to creditors. But when we were doing this internship, we have created industry-specific case studies, which helps interns to know why you are passing these entries. As an accountant, you are accountable to that entry. So for example, we have given them exposure of what is purchase order, what is purchase requisition, what should be the comparative quotations, why this transaction should be authorized, who should it authorize, and validation of multiple information and then passing that entry. So that is something was a differentiating, and again our projects was not only entry, it were from different sectors. So we cover real estate sector, we cover hospitality sector, we covered some entertainment sector. So those sector specific accounting is also important, because what happens in bookies, there is only entry, but there are parameters changes based on the nature of business. So that is something what we could add value to students. There are so many training models which are typical educational mode. What we did over here is we actually copied real data of our clients with some hygiene changes of changing name and changing some details to maintain confidentiality. But root or base of all data was same, and that is something which was a differentiator. Because in real life, there are many complications. You cannot pass simple entry. You cannot just prepare financials. There are so many notes to accounts to be prepared. So many things has to be cross-checked with information of other department. So for specifically for one entry, we were giving them real data of different departments. And we asked them to compare, identify, is there any error? Because that error should also be notified to concerned department. Because you are not here and bookkeeper. We wanted them to become an analyst, not just merely a data entry operator. So they need to ask why to each question. That was the objective. Yes, we also covered TDS, income tax as well, because that is something routine which we cannot get out of a country like India. So we could also give some projects how to compute income from house property, income from salary, income from business profession, so that they get feel of real computation of taxable income. So those also cases we have given from our clients itself. Just we have changed name of the client and all the data was real data. So what we covered instead, that very important document for an organization is policies, because a small size organization generally goes as per wish of the management, as per wish of a owner. But to become a big organization, to a growing organization, you need to have policies. So we also give an exposure to students to create various policies like code of conduct policies, quality control policies, communication policies. Like that, 7-8 policies also we have given to students. And so what happens is, when they prepare those policies, it is automatically cultivated what should be the culture in an organization, because policies drive an organization. So that was something which we have not planned. But during the course of internship, we added that. And that also, I guess, helped, and many of the students have created those policies, that too in PPT form. That was again a very happy event for us. So my key message is, guys, you are lucky that you are part of an information world. So earlier there used to be a time where it was difficult to get information. Now information is freely available. Now you should have a quality how to use that information, and that comes with experience. So you need to get maximum experience, you need to add maximum skills, and definitely skills you can upgrade only when you have real life case studies with you. So focus on developing skills, focus on getting more exposure, and very important, be uncomfortable.